The Queen picked the date for Prince Philip's memorial date to mark his heroic past and pay tribute to his naval career, royal experts have noted. Last week, the Queen and the rest of the royal family attended a memorial service for the late Duke of Edinburgh. The service was held at Westminster Abbey, and the date of the memorial, which was chosen by the Queen, holds special significance to the late Duke. Speaking on the Royally Obsessed podcast, hosts Roberta Fiorito and Rachel Bowie discussed the reasoning behind the memorial date. Fiorito said, "I did learn later that March 29th is a significant date as it is a nod to his role in Royal Navy." Ms. Bowie added, "Apparently this was a very under the radar connection to the date, but Philip, on the date March 29, 1941, manned a searchlight aboard the HMS Valiant, and it was under enemy fire during the Battle of Cape Matapa, and he was mentioned in dispatches for his bravery and actions on that day." She added, "The Queen always thinks of him as that hero." It was also a time in his life where he had an identity that was very different from his role as consort. Ms. Fiorito added, "I don't think that was broadcast really. It was a March 29th date that just works well in the royal calendar, and it's a week away from his actual anniversary of his death. But, I think knowing that and all the connections now, the Edinburgh green that everyone wore. There were these under the radar connections that are kind of interesting as a royal watcher to figure out later." The Duke of Edinburgh passed away on April 9, 2021. His death came just 2 months shy of what would have been his 100th birthday. His funeral was held on April 17, 2021, just a week after his death. It was an intimate service and was held at St. George's Chapel, which lies within the grounds of Windsor Castle. The ceremony was limited to 30 people, in line with England's coronavirus restrictions at the time. The funeral was held during the third national lockdown. Those in attendance included senior members of the royal family as well as relatives and some of Philip's close friends. The Queen was in attendance and arrived at the ceremony separately. The Duke was the nation's longest-serving consort and, at the time of his death, he had been married to the Queen for 73 years. The couple married in 1947 when the Queen was 21 years old. The 95-year-old monarch was one of almost 2,000 guests in attendance at the memorial service last month.